I'm looking at question 14, 14a. 14a. It says 3 root 2 multiplied by 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2. And it wants me to perform radical multiplication and simplify where possible. I'm also just going to write down b as root 2 plus x, root 2 minus x. And actually, that's a really easy one to solve if you recognize that it's a difference of squares. But let's do things one at a time. I'm just going to move this b down to the bottom, and we'll look at it at a later time. Okay, so the first step, what we're going to do is we're going to just multiply this with that and this with that. We're going to distribute this. So that's 3 root 2 times 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2, 3 times 3 root 2. Okay, so what does that become? Well, we multiply the 3 with the 2 to become 6. And we multiply the 2 with the 3 to become root 6. Take away 3 times 3 becomes 9. And 2 times 2, or root 2 times 2, becomes root 4. Okay, so what are we left with? We're left with 6 root 6 minus 9 times, the root 4 is 2, 6 root 6 minus 9 minus 18. And that's the answer to the first question. Moving forward, if we want, we could recognize that as, I'm just going to teach you how to skip a step. This is a difference of square. This has to do with a minus b. A plus b is actually equal to a square minus b square. So as we can see, this is the same term. This is the same term. These two are the same terms, and they're separated by a plus and a minus. So it's in this form. So I could take the first term, subtract it by the second term. So that's actually equal to square of the first, 2 minus x squared. Or, if you don't recognize it, that's the answer, by the way. That's what it's equal to. But we're going to arrive that, if we don't recognize it, we do root 2 times root 2, which is going to be 2, multiplied by x minus x root 2. Then we distribute the next one, plus x root 2 minus x squared. As you can see, these two are the same, so they cancel each other out. And what are we left with? Root 4, the square root of 4, minus x squared, which is equal to square root of 4 is equal to 2 minus x squared. And as you can see, we already had that.